Greetings everyone. Today our lesson will be based on the laws of indices. So basically we have three laws of indices. And the first law is the product law. So the product law, all what it talks about is that any base raised to a given number multiplying that same base raised to a given number. Here, what they are multiplying, have to take one of the bases and then add their exponents like this. So here, let's look for some examples. We have 2 power 2 times 2 power 3. Here we get 2, then 2 plus 3, then you get 2 power 5. So here, what you have to note is that the bases must be the same. You have to have the same basis. So this doesn't work for different bases. Okay, let's continue today. So we have example 1. So example 2, we have 3 power 1 multiplying 3 power 6. So we take one of the bases, then add the exponent, you have 1 plus 6. 1 plus 6, making 3 power 7. So this is the first law of indices. Now let's move on to the second law. The second law is known as the quotient law. The quotient law. This one states that any given number or any given base through the power dividing that same base to a given power. Here you have to take one of the bases and then subtract their exponent, so you get n minus n. Here too, the bases must be the same. So when you are dividing the same bases, you have to take one of the bases and then subtract their exponent. Or you can also do like this: you have a power m over a power n. Here is still divided. We'll take one of the bases and then subtract their exponents. So example, we have example 1. Let's take at 2 power 2 dividing, let's take 2 power 5 dividing 2 power 3. Take one of the bases and then subtract the exponents. So we get 5 minus 3, get 2 power 2 as our final answer. Let's continue. Example 2, let's take it as x power a over x power a minus x power 3. So we get, you have the same basis, so it will be x power a minus 3. Now let's move on to the last law of indices. So the third law is known as the power law. So now the third law is known as the power law. Third law as the power law. And what this states is that any given base or any given number raised to any given variable or any given number, and them both is also raised to any given number, have to take the base and then multiply their exponent. So m times n, giving a m n. Here is the third law of indices. Let's have some examples. Example 1, we have 2 power 3 power 2. So here have the base here. So we multiply the exponent, so we get 3 times 2, making 2 power 6. Now example 2, let's take let's take 2 x power 3 y power 4 power negative 2. So here 2 power negative 2 is this, then x, So here you have 3 times negative 2 making negative 6. Then here you have 1, 4 times negative 2 making negative 8. So this is how to solve um, laws of indices. So now please hope you like the video, subscribe, also share. Our next video will be based on the properties of indices. Bye bye.